Duran Duran with Save a Prayer, CVT guitar lesson for Paul. Paul, this is some killer stuff, man. I very seldom do I get new wave Duran Duran for CVT lessons, and Andy Taylor's just, he's awesome, man. Songwriter, soloist, rhythmically. I looked up a live version. We were texting kind of back and forth. You wanted to know the difference, and the studio version is really synth heavy, so the keys are really dominant, and the tonality from those keys to the guitar is similar. So what it sounds like for the most part is Andy's playing the same thing live for the most part with the studio. Now there is a live one where Simon is playing an acoustic and he's playing some chords over here. But what I went ahead and did was I got the song for you, and then I went back and grabbed the keyboard solos that are in there, and they're in several different spots. They're super melodic and catchy, and I added those extra into this. A delay would be cool for one of those parts, but we'll talk about that shortly here. So section 1A comes in at 4 seconds in. It's standard tuning, and it's the D shape just moved around. So we go 2G, 3B. Our pick pattern is the same, D, G, B, E, and I would go down, 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 up, rest, and then B, G, D. Those are 3 ups. And then you just repeat that, but the chord changes up to 5 and 6, G and B. So it's interesting, you start with the D, end with the D per chord. So when you're transitioning from one chord to the next, you're hitting that D twice. But just as long as you can see the picture of what one time is, you're good, you know. The next one, this one sounds killer. I've utilized this D shape, this D2 shape, my whole life up and down the neck. I don't know that I've used it here and found it usable. And I love it. It's eerie. 10G and 11B. They move back to the 5th and 6th fret. That'll go twice and then it breaks. Okay, when it breaks, there's no guitar at all. And then when it comes back in at 39 seconds, it's right back to that. Okay, and then that'll go 2 times till you get to section 1B. This is 55 seconds in, and show you what happens here. This is really cool. The chords, man, they're usually more than what you think. Oops. You're gonna love it. So B minor, second position, 5-string bar chord. Bar the 2nd fret, A through high E, go 4D, 4G, and 3B. Here's the strum. It's pretty cool. It's interesting. They're all downstrokes. He'll stop. He'll go 2, and then hit it again. And then a third time, transitioning to just leave everything down, remove your 3rd and 4th finger, put your pinky on 5A. You don't expect these chords, man, but it's there. Same strum. 3-finger G major from the top string down, 3, 2, open, 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 3. Same strum. Okay, I love this. 4A, 4D, 3G, 2B, and an open high E. Check this out. Now the strum changes. Down, down, change. Strum. The change is a A2, which is open A, 2nd fret D and G, open B, and open high E. So there's 2 little concepts in there, the longer strum and the shorter strum. And here's your chord outline. And it starts over. your strum. Excuse me, let's try that again. Alright, 2 times on that. Series of repeats coming up at 1:12 and 2:03, and then section 2A, 2:20 in. Now this will be new too, but it's over the chords you just played. Love it, man. So it's the same outline that section 1B was with the chords, starting with that B minor. That index, I'd mute string 6 just to make sure it's deadened. We're doing big strums. So down, up, rest, up, down, up is your strum pattern. That sets you up for a downstroke for the next chord. That's why you want to strum it that way. And it's a feel thing. Same chord order, right? So we take the pinky to 5A. The G, and this is different. The 4-4-3-2 open that we were using, you're gonna go down, up, change. The change is an A2 chord, so the chords haven't changed, just the strum is a little different here. So down, up, down, up. And then that whole thing 2 times. So that's my favorite part too, man. It's just, I was kind of blown away. I've never learned this song, so the chords and everything, what he was playing, I never zoned in on, and it's really melodic. Series of repeats till you get to section 2B. 4-18 in on the song, it's that D2 chord we used earlier, but you're gonna go. So you'll go D, G, B, E, rest, B, G, D. Then keep your 3rd finger on 3B, middle goes to 3A, go A, G, B, E, B, G, A. So we have, then you'll go 1A, open G, 3B, open E. Rest, and then B, G, A. Okay, open A, 2nd fret D and G. And open high E. And then rest, and then 3B, 2nd fret G and D. So it's... Alright, so you have... It's in the background, but that goes a bunch of times. It's 7 times of all that. Alright, and then that's it for the whole rhythm of the song. The solo, you know, I don't really got a delay, but it's probably not set right. But if you can get the right echo going on the keyboards here, you have... See, I'd have to speed it up, which it takes a little bit, but yeah, I got him too close now. But it's 5A, 2-3-D, and then on the G go 2-5, 2-5, 2, and that goes twice. If you get the delay set right, it'll sound like this. So I don't know what you have as far as effects goes. Maybe let me know. I can keep that in mind like with other lessons. 55 seconds in, that's the 0 second part. Then 55 seconds in, it'll be... that has the echo on it too, which will sound like 3-2B, 4-2-4G, 2-3B, 2E, and that goes twice. So. And then 2 minutes 20 seconds in, if you put a little distortion on this, it would actually work nicely with it. But how was the oh. So on the high E, 5, 5, 5, 3, 2, 3B, and then repeat everything except the first note. And then 3 slide to 5, and then 5 slide to 2. And they'll do that 2 times, second time no star. .234 you'll hear, he has a slur that he uses on the keys. It's like that little lever, but you can copy that on guitar. Go to fret 10 high E, bend it first, pick and release it. It's a whole step pre-bend release. It's an E dropping to a D. And then 9E vibrato, which he also, keys are touch sensitive. Sometimes you push a little harder and it gives you a vibrato sound. But you can copy that on guitar. So, alright man, I hope that works for you. I had fun doing it. I'm just really happy to have some Duran Duran, the power station going, man, and yeah, it's good stuff. And with these chords, play them, you know, arpeggiate them first. Actually, he's playing a lot of them arpeggiated, but just to make sure the clarity's there. And you get into the one that's strumming, if you miss one note, it could take some of the beauty out of that chord. That's why it's so important that every note in that chord you can actually audibly hear. Alright, so alright Paul, appreciate you man, thanks.